我是冠军，我要金腰带，我要你万不放弃。老不知道所以每天我吃冷气冷吧。现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，是我喜欢吃每个一星期。现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，是我喜欢冰淇淋。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the round of 32 for 4WC. We are starting off with what I believe to be the first matchup of 4WC, which is always exciting to see. My name, of course, is Damarsh, and I'll be bringing you this this lovely, unique little matchup between South Korea and the Philippines. Now, a little bit about these two teams. Of course, South Korea coming in with the as the favorite, really, in this matchup. High 8th seed placing compared to the Philippines at 25th, but both teams bolstering decent rosters, as you just saw on the screen there. So could be some interesting results here. Of course, qualifiers is always just, they can come down to this team played better than this team on the day, so you know, going to be factoring that into how well both sides are feeling today. Remember, the pool is going to be a slight drop in difficulty from before, so consistency is key on this early round pool. You know, the star rating comparison, number 1 in qualifiers was 6.9, we're now down to 6.6. So you follow that, you apply that trend to everything you saw in qualifiers, and everything just becomes a little bit more comfortable to play. In exchange for that, though, we have a much wider variety of maps that players are going to have to deal with. Keeping a lot of the same format from the qualifiers, though. 2 hiddens, 2 hard rocks. There is an additional DT3 now into the mix. An entire new mod category in free mod for players to battle with, as well as the standard 4 no mods, same as the qualifiers. And of course that epic tiebreaker if we get there. Of course, this match a best of 9, so first team to 5 maps will win out the day. And of course with a bigger map pool, 5 maps, it's not too tricky, I would say, to find something within your comfort range. But Zidon winning the role there for his team. So Philippines, you'll get to decide. I believe they're deciding, is it ban and pick order, I guess? I would assume. I know what I'm doing. So South Korea coming out with the first ban. And it is No Mod 3 that has been sent to Purgatory. No Mod 3 today. So Bingjiling is gone. Unlucky there, guys. Philippines with the No Mod 4 ban. And it will be Philippines to pick first. Now, if we base what we saw on the qualifier results in terms of determining picks today, we know that both sides, they're decent at the sort of No Mod 2. Boasting 3 million team scores between the two of them. And there's also some potential as well for DTs as well. And they are going to be starting out with No Mod 2 here. It was one of them. In terms of the qualifiers, it was a map they definitely played stronger on. So it's an understandable first pick. This is a fairly short No Mod 2. Going to be focusing on stream elements. Is very fast at 197. And we do have a star rating on this of 6.8. So in terms of star rating, it's a lot higher than, well, it's higher than the qualifiers, I should say. A very comfortable AR 9.4, CS4, an overall difficulty of 8.5, which means you're expecting higher accuracies comparatively to the qualifiers. I'm expecting to see players like 2 and 8, Ninja, Mahara, and Yuxio for the Philippines. That was the roster they had for No Mod 2 in the qualifiers. But it looks like they're going with someone slightly different. Mouse, or maybe not. They haven't decided on their full slot yet. Whereas we're expecting mouse players from South Korea. Haha, I knew that. Alongside MX 10,000, MX 10,006, and Fantasia. I need to remind myself of what 10,000s we've got in this South Korean lineup. Looks like we've just got the 2. The original MX 10,000. Legiel. Now it makes sense. So here we go. As we kick things up. Crazy for South Korea. Will find the first drop. Asia will also find a miss. So good start for the Philippines. In the early go. Remember, this isn't a long map. A quarter of a map. Oh, sorry, quarter of the way through the map already. Already stuttering my words. We're in for a good time here, folks. Next 10,000 gonna be coming up short with another miss. So we're already approaching halfway here. Ninja, though, did find a miss. A bit of a trade up there. But it is still Philippines with the 3. As we are over the halfway mark, approaching the last third of the map already. Lots of doubles and triples mixed into this section of the map. Looking for any drops, but Ninja drops, Imposter drops. Imposter, is it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Still two full combos, but South Korea might be making a comeback. Break from Anastasia. 2 and 8 dropped. Yukio with the only full combo left on the board. Mouse player, though, coming up behind. And is there enough time to flip this? It's very close at the end. Oh, it is going to flip. South Korea holding on. At the end, Mouse player will drop, though, keeping things close. I think they're still going to have enough with the supporting combo to just make this up. No, Anastasia breaks at the end. And it flips back. Philippines, by the skin of their teeth. Yukio. Yukio. Is it Yukio? Yuki. We'll go with Yuki. In the very first map, pulls out the FC for the Philippines, and they will hold on to that first map pick. What an intense first matchup. Well, you've seen the memes, now it's time to see the map. It's Hidden 2 with Unwelcome School. In terms of star rating on this was a massive, absolutely massive drop from the qualifier, all the way down to 5.1. But another short map, 2 minutes long. But it is that approach rate 8. And again, it's an understandable first pick. When you look at the qualifier results, you see South Korea with a very strong hidden lineup, getting second in qualifiers on Hidden 2. And Philippines struggling with the 1.7 million team score, but this map is a little bit easier. So there could be some surprises waiting in store. However, with players like Legiel, at Pierre, Crazy, Me Comet as well. Not too familiar with Me Comet, but performed very well at qualifiers. But we will see what they can do here. Nobody actually managing to FC in qualifiers from the Philippines on their Hidden 2, so Niki actually getting the best score for their side on that map, but we'll see what they are capable of on this map. The qualifiers don't exactly relate directly to round of 32 because there's a bit of difference in maps you're looking for and all sorts of different factors that you have to consider. But here we go. Luljol. My apologies. It's been a while. Oh, it's an O. I was looking at it as an A. Luljil. Yeah, okay. I see it. I see it. And already, Philippines, not long into this map, are running into difficulty. A couple of early drops. Yuki and Zidorn finding early breaks. Lujol and Appier, though, also going to be finding misses early on. So, still two full combos on either side. But you can see a difference in comfort for the South Korean side. As Miggy going to be finding a break. That's big for Philippines. The strongest performer in the qualifiers has found a break. Yuki going to be finding another reset. Just kind of weaky for Philippines. Well, it's the recovery from the two South Korean players who broke earlier. And Crazy and Me Comet making a recovery here. Zidon, though, trying to make something of this. A big break from South Korea could open the door. But the 300,000 points behind with a quarter of the map left. If breaks are going to happen, they need to happen now, and it's Yuki who breaks instead. And I don't see a way back in for Philippines at this point. It was always going to be a tough matchup. When you're going up against one of the strongest hidden teams. And Lujol will find a break at the end, but it's nowhere near enough. A 3.5 million team score for South Korea here. We'll see a comfortable first pick. As Philippines now need to look for another map to try and win here. After that otherwise dominating start from South Korea on their first map, that's quite a big score difference, but it is only 1 point. That's the thing to remember. It is 1 point across the whole matchup. And so they've decided to dip their toes into a bit of free mods. It's free mod 2 with a bit of Camellia. This is your sort of, to describe this map, it's very low, it's a low BPM, sort of alt style map that's kind of, you know, it's lasso mapping mixed with, you know, a bit of jazz, electric jazz, shall we say. But yes, for the stats of this map, you're looking at a CS 2.8, AR 9.4 before applying things like Hard Rock, as well as the OD sitting at 8.7. So the OD is a little forgiving on players. The hit error margin is slightly bigger, which is going to play a little bit in the favor of certain Hard Rock players, and are hidden as well. Not sure exactly on what the rules are for free mod in this tournament, as it seems to be different for every tournament. So we have to have at least 2 unique mods. And the mods allowed are Hidden, Hard Rock, and Easy. So I'm not seeing any easy mods anywhere. But I am seeing what looks to be 2 Hard Rocks and a Hidden for South Korea. And 2 Hidden Hard Rocks and a Hidden for Philippines. So both teams opting for the 3 mod strategy with 1 player going on the no mod. Kanawiki and Meninja going to be finding first breaks alongside App here. So this will favor South Korea early on. Niggy going to be dropping as well. So it is just Zidon for Philippines, attempting to halt the assault of South Korea as they carry on with 3 full combos here. And Appier slowly recovering. Philippines also starting to recover. Double break there for South Korea alongside Miggy for Philippines. That's a big combo drop for South Korea. So Philippines are going to hold it, but there's very little time on the map left, unless I think we see a big break. There's Piper, but it's not going to be enough, surely. With MX-10,000 still there. Holding on to the FC, and it will not. So Philippines going to be dropping this point. Kanawiki right before the spinner there. Not able to hold on to the combo. So there we are. South Korea have but managed to find their way into the door. They managed to get their foot in there. And they're going to carry on with free mod. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We have a good old Kirby mix difficulty on Logic Air Force. Got some Japanese electronica, and of course you may hear the man, the myth, the legend, Susumu Hirasawa, which kind of goes hand in hand with Kirby mix maps. This is probably going to feel very much like the Hidden 2 from qualifiers. Which was another Susumu Hirasawa. This was Big Brother, the Kirby mix. So, carrying on with the theme of Kirby mixes, I will not complain. So we are looking... Oh, I believe that is from Grand Finals last year, right? If I'm not mistaken. This is actually Grand Finals. That's crazy. So, looking at the mods on this one. What unique mods is South Korea going for here? Am I going crazy, or do I only see... What? I believe that this is Crazy definitely playing with Hidden. Is this... I've not seen this bug before. I do only see Piper playing with Hard Rock. However, Crazy is also playing without no fails, so if he fails... Let me double check it. It is, yeah. Hit the panic button, streamer. And it'll all fix itself. He is playing with Hidden. No need to fear. Tawny Klein is here. Right, so I can actually give you the proper results now. Okay, so South Korea are in the lead as of right now. Konoiki is still holding with a big comment. Never mind. Never mind. But we still have a massive combo from Me Comet right now. As well as Piper with the big combos. There's not really anything on the Philippines side aside from Miggy. But a quarter of the map left. It's already 400,000 in favor of South Korea. Break from Konoiki at the end will affirm the domination of South Korea on the lower prey rate sort of maps. They are a reigning focused team, and those points will be tough to pick up against them. But I can confirm Crazy did get 617,134 points, not what it said on stream. So South Korea actually won a little bit more. So 3-1 for South Korea now. They extend their lead. But it is now over to DT1. For if things go badly, Philippines' potential last map pick. But let's not think in that negative tone. We know that Philippines are a strong DT roster, as they demonstrated in the qualifiers, putting up a very strong showing. Try and find their scores. There they are. Okay. Yes. So, Beninja coming in with basically an FC, as well as Yuxio. So both of them very strong on DT. But it's really going to come down to the supports. I noticed that they've taken Zidorn out of the lineup for DT. As well as 2 and 8 has come in for this one instead of Imposter from the qualifiers. A bit of a roster change. Whereas the 4 from qualifiers are here once again for South Korea. But they also put up a very impressive score, 3.1 million. And see, what did I say that? Aphasia with the first break. On a map with a very similar name. Anesthesia. But Yuki gonna be finding a break as well. So it is 3 full combos on either side, but a slight advantage for South Korea. With a recovery from Anastasia. But still, things are relatively close. Halfway through the map at this stage. Anastasia 2 and 8 and Alex 10,000 all finding breaks, but that will favor Philippines right now. You can see the frustration from the South Korean side. Yuki, I blinked. Oh no. Quarter of the map left though. Mouse player going to be finding a break for South Korea, and you're going to watch this score flip over very quickly. But Ninja going to be finding a break, though. That will slow it down. It is 1 full combo apiece, actually. Can Philippines not do this without a break from Piper? They can't. Mouse player going to be finding a break. Not going to be enough, though. Piper needs to break. Not seeing it. I think South Korea are going to hold on to this. Break from Yuki. And South Korea. Break. Philippines on the DT1. Unbelievable stuff. Honoiki doing everything possible for Philippines, but it just wasn't enough. Piper held the line when it looked doomed for South Korea. Gave enough time for the Philippines to find misses. They did, unfortunately, throw that one away. Very unfortunate. As we go over to South Korea's next pick. It could be their last, as they have yet to lose a map pick of their own in this matchup. It is Hard Rock 1. With Gustave. Not too familiar with this map. Just having a look at it. It is a 6.05 without Hard Rock, so when you put the Hard Rock on, you're looking at a 6.4 star map. This is a much lengthier map comparatively to what we've seen throughout this matchup. A lot of short maps were picked and selected, but this one really pushing the boundaries. 3 minutes 24. It's not tiebreaker level, but it will definitely test players. In terms of qualifier results on the Hard Rocks, both teams not putting out amazing scores comparatively on the Hard Rock 1. But again, it could be a very different map. It is a lot lower BPM. But other than that, not too much info for you on this one, I'm afraid. As we look at the lineups. Crazy Anastasia, Mouse Player, and Piper for South Korea going up against 2 and 8. Yukio, Imposter, and Beninja for the Philippines. Philippines need this breakpoint massively if they want to have another map pick and try to rescue this matchup from South Korea's clutches. Let's see what happens. Got a nice little intro section. Just building the tension here. Poster found a break on what? Didn't even notice that one. I was still waiting for the map to kick off. So, South Korea going to be off to an early start here. Two and 8 down for Philippines. South Korea still holding on to full combos. I have to double check myself there, make sure I was looking at the same thing you guys were. Posto on the slider. There's still 2 full combos for Philippines. Yuki Ninja trying to hold the line. Poster down again, struggling to keep a combo on this hard rock. But Ninja's down as well. It looks all but over for Philippines on this one. South Korea still holding on, and Yuki's down. Yuki is down. 2 and 8, the only one with anything for Philippines here. But there's a quarter of the map left, 600,000 points, spells the difference. 2 and 8 does go down. And a double break from South Korea, triple break, throw Piper into the mix, but Anastasia in the last quarter holds the fort. A little bit shaky now, probably hasn't realized that South Korea have already won. But is trying to bring home the FC for the team. And it was a strong start in this matchup for Philippines, taking that first point. And on nothing, unfortunately, for Anastasia. No FC, but it does not matter. Despite the strong start from Philippines, they will come up short from the more consistent South Korea. It's the higher seed, winning once again. They were predicted to win, and they have seen it through. As South Korea bring home the 5-1 victory. Commiserations, of course, for the Philippines. They will drop down to the losers bracket as South Korea continue as expected, unfortunately, but it was a good showing from Philippines. And both teams, though, it's the first round, so they will be back next weekend for another shot. Hopefully, both teams carry on, and maybe for Philippines, they pick up a victory. Who knows? We'll have to see. I believe we do have another matchup due in 20 minutes, I want to say. With double checking the schedule here. I think it's going to be Japan and Singapore. No, I've got it backwards. So I believe it's Germany and Russia at 13 UTC, 20 minutes away from our next matchup. So we shall take a very short break, and we will return with another spectacular matchup. But until then, thank you for joining me, Good luck to South Korea and Philippines, and we shall see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.